The current worst card in Clash Royale has a 0% usage, and 1 month ago it was considered to be one of the best cards ever in the entire game so far. And for sure about the Monk, after they changed the elixir cost from 4 to 5 elixir, nobody is using a Monk as currently a 0% use rate in the top of late. And today we're trying to beat some of the best players in the entire world, the 5 elixir Monk, and we're using this Monk Royal Giant deck. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to give a fat thumbs up on the video, and also make sure to use critical mode in the shop, and also let me know what you guys think. What is the best change for the Monk? I'm really saying it might be the change that you should make the Monk 4 elixir, but also change the ability to 2 elixir. This is my idea. Let me know yours in the comments. So guys, in this game we're facing Alonso. So let's see what Alonso plays, and I really think Clash Royale needs an update, man. Like, it really badly needs an update. I want an update, you guys want an update, so I'm just hoping the best, and let's hope soon that we're seeing some change in the game, because I think it's like, it might be one of my lowest points ever on the channel, views-wise and so on, and yeah, just really annoying. Let me know what you guys think about that. Yeah. I just think for me personally, I just don't really like the current stand of Clash Royale. What do you guys think about the current point of Clash Royale? So the thing is, like, the Monk itself, it's still good, right? Like, if you have the elixir, if you're like an elixir elite, or like playing against type of Musk decks, cannon card decks, baby dragon decks, the Monk still does the job, right? Also against Megamine, as example. But generally speaking, for sure, it's not as good as it used to be, because now you always need to commit 1 more elixir. So I'm just gonna use my Fisherman here, pooling the Slumberjack. I'm also gonna go for a Log here. Absolutely amazing Log. Okay, so we do get some damage, and I guess I'm just gonna go for the Electro Spirit here. E-Spirit is coming down, and we are putting in, or like, we're doing a good job so far. This type of matchup, I don't really think the Monk does get too much damage. If you like playing against bridge spam decks, as example, the Monk is still so solid. And they're like, I mean, they're like some Monk decks, like, which are like seeing in the Grand Challenge, but in the top lane nobody's really using this card. So, oh, the Phoenix, like the Phoenix, as example, also a card which was considered to be completely was completely breaking the game, to be fair. It's now, I think, honestly pretty balanced. Maybe like on a stronger balanced side. I think like one more small nerf would like really make the card perfect, I guess. But I think like for sure the card now, you can defend it. And I remember like the first time the card got released, the egg always respawned. It was just like broken itself. So I guess I'm just gonna be support with the Monk here. He's most likely just gonna drop the P.E.K.K.A. This is completely fine. Like, the Monk is doing a decent job against the P.E.K.K.A. I hope it gets another, oh no, not the third shot, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna go for this. He might just go at the bridge here, so I'm just gonna go for this. And I might just go for my freeze, for my, how's it called? For my lightning here. He goes in for a really bad freeze. So I'm just gonna go for my Royal Giant here. I'm just gonna go for my Log here. Now I'm just gonna go for my Fisherman, because I just knew he is gonna cycle back to another P.E.K.K.A. Royal Giant on the tower. GG's well played. The Monk didn't really make a difference. I think I would have had to go, so it would have been the same. But sometimes the pushback is really great. So if you're on upper elixir, Monk is not as bad as people think the card is. Even like elixir changes are the biggest changes for sure in the game. Okay guys, we're next game here. We are facing Juan. Juan is just gonna drop his Hawk Rider. We're just gonna immediately respawn with a Fisherman for sure, getting a really King activation. And yeah, I know, like, I think there were a ton of elixir changes over in the game, like 3 Musketeers go from 9 to 10. You might not remember this time, but then they were completely dead. Then they also were changing the elixir pump from 5 to 6, and I had to, like, then it was completely dead, but I had to do some other changes with that. And also, some of you guys don't remember that, but they actually changed also the bowler. It was at the start of the game was 6 elixir. I think Fire Spirit was also not one at the start. So they really changed a lot, and the Monk gets the 3rd shot, which is still so big, so huge. And okay, please go back, my friend. Okay, I need to go Log, otherwise it connects to tower. This is fine. And okay, I'm just gonna go for the Fisherman. I think higher Fisherman placement will allow the Hawk to not get any shots, so it will get 1 shot, but it's also a bit more risky. Because if you go for high Fisherman placement, your opponent's gonna play like Goblins, Skeletons, is gonna be able to get yeah, to get the pickup or like to distract the fisherman, right? So, okay, I'm just gonna go for another monk in the back for sure. Soon I would like guide to my royal giants in the back. Yeah, I think like what they might do with the monk will just change the ability to elixir and might get it back to 4 because I think that would be the really great change. But yeah, because I think like it's really hard because like the champion discussion is one of the most controversial discussions in the game because there are guys like me which are saying champions are champions not because they should be broken, they are champions because their ability, right? The ability makes them crazy. This is what makes them like what's the main difference between other cards as well. But for you, like some of you guys are also saying champions should be more strong than other cards, which I'm not really agreeing with. I respect your opinion, but I think like this is just like different opinions, which is also great. Like if you all of us would have the same opinion, it would be kind of annoying. But they're like always the discussions in the game. Oh, let's go. Monk gets the perfect value. There are always the discussions in the game like, was the game better before champions? And this is also a general question I want to ask you. Do you guys think the game was better before releasing champions? Because before releasing champions, the game was actually on a peak. But after champions, the game declined a bit. Now they brought the champions also for lower players. But it might be just a bit too late for everything. So I'm just going to use my monk here. Monk is putting in some work. Now I'm just gonna go Royal Giant. Royal Giant Monk can be still good for sure. Before it was like just 10 elixirs, so it was way more solid. Compared to now 11. So I'm just gonna use my lightning here. I'm also gonna use my Eastbird. My Eastbird didn't do anything, so I need to just go for a log here. And I think a Royal Giant just needs one more shot. Let's go, GG's, well played. Next game here versus Gansito. So let's see what Gansito plays. This will be really interesting. I'm just gonna go for my monk here. Okay. So I'm just gonna go for my log, I guess. Log is coming down. I'm just gonna go for my Mother Witch. Mother Witch is also coming down. I mean, against Queen, Monk is really solid, but in this type of situation, it doesn't really make sense to use the ability. I'm still gonna go for Lightning, and I think like Queen is a card. Like, I know what like the Queen pays to Supercell or like Queen players itself, but I can't explain that Queen is like so busted. Like, what did they do? What did they do? Please just nerf the Queen. It's so strong for such a long time. I don't get it. Like every single champion got nerfed and wasn't really. I mean, like, Skeleking, it's still good after the nerfs, but it wasn't as dominant in any type of meta. Like, Queen is good in every single meta. The only meta it wasn't really too good was, like, the Monk meta, but because it just got overshadowed by one of the top 3 best cards of all time, which eventually can happen. So I'm just gonna go for the Phoenix here. Really great Phoenix, to be fair. I'm really happy with that one. Like, just go on the bridge, killing that. And... okay, let's see. I'm not gonna play more than that. I think I also can just go in for an RG at the bridge. And I might have my lightning ready. So this is exactly what I'm gonna do now. RG at the bridge. Again, we're gonna use my lightning. I don't really think it's necessary here. So I'm just gonna go in for this here. But against E-Giant, honestly, the Monk is really helpful. I'm just gonna go for a log here, making sure the Queen... make sure that I don't hit the Queen. Okay, I guess the smartest thing for me is also using the ability, because now the Bomber will die and also will splash down tower. I'm just gonna use this, I'm just gonna go use this. Eastbird is coming down. I'm gonna use my Monk now. Monk hopefully like get some value. Let's go. And now I might just use my RG at the bridge. In this type of matchup, like really the elixir change from the Monk does really change a lot in my mind. I'm just gonna go lightning here though. Lightning was really great. I'm also gonna go for log. Log is coming down. Does he have NATO and cycle? Looks like he doesn't. What the heck is he gonna do? What the heck is he doing? The RG! I thought I lost this game. That's next game here versus I don't know, is it like Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan? I don't know how to pronounce his name in English, but like from Star Wars. Man, Star Wars was like absolutely amazing series. So, I'm just gonna go for this. Okay, for sure I use my ability now. Hopefully the magic dies, but I don't think so, so I need to go log. No, I didn't need to log, but I was just want to make sure rage 0. Because the timing for me wasn't optimal. I'm just gonna go for Fisherman here. Great, Fisherman. I'm now just gonna go in for my Mother Witch. Getting one Piggy out. It's an okay trade, and I think it seems like he plays a Bridgeland deck, so like it might be the best worst card of all time if it really makes sense. Eastwood's coming down. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna use my Monk in front. Just like a small push, like it's like a really small tank which is like putting in work in most of the matchups. So look at this, like we get some decent tower damage, and also he's wasting his magic archer, and we might get a Phoenix on tower. He is gonna mess that up. Phoenix on the tower. Doesn't matter the mana, doesn't matter how much, like, how good the Phoenix is. Phoenix on tower always means trouble for an opponent. I'm just gonna go for Fisherman in the back. I'm really controlling the game. Now I just need to wait here. Phoenix in the back. Phoenix is coming down. Mother Witch. I'm thinking about just letting a bandit go and go for Monk before that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. But I guess what I'm gonna do right now is just gonna go for my Warrior Giant now. And now I'm just gonna use my ability here. LOL! Actually, I was also hitting the Battle because the projectile, the Magic Archer was also shooting his own Battle Ram at this point. So I'm just gonna go in for this. I'm just gonna go for my E-Spirit here, but we do get the King to activation. Morton Royale Prime, dude. Let's go. That was a prime placement from Morton Royale. And we might just go for our Monkey, and I might just go in for my Royal Giant at the bridge. Okay, I'm just gonna go Royal Giant here. I'm also gonna go in for my Fisherman for like with E-Bobs. No, I'm just gonna go for my Log. And I know it's basically over. Like the only real reason I'm gonna lose this one is because I'm gonna joke hardcore. So as long as I'm not joking, I'm chilling. I'm just gonna go Fisherman here. As long as I'm not joking. Yeah, I just lost this game straight up because I played the worst card in Clash Royale. So it's kind of interesting to see. We won all of the games where our Monk didn't do anything, and we lost the only game where the Monk actually, did a good job, like had like matchup wise. I think like as like a final conclusion for the Monk for the video, I would say the Monk, you need to be a bit more careful. Before that, you can always spam the Monk, you can always spam the ability, but right now you need to be a bit like precise with your Monk ability, with your Monk place. And what do you guys think about the Monk? Let me know in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel to never miss any of the videos just like that. I'm out. Thanks for watching, and all of you guys. Goodbye.